What's goody, everybody? It's your boys, Kane and TJ, back on the Two Kill Time podcast, the TKT podcast, your favorite podcast on all podcast streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It has been over a year. TJ, my brother, let him know how we doing.
Brother, ladies and gentle cars, how are you? It has been too long.
It
I
has
can't see
been
you.
some time.
Did
You
you know
can't
this?
see me, no, but for
Okay, I was
whatever
just
reason, Discord, we're going to go back to streaming next to each other and holding hands and kumbayaing in the next episode of this podcast. I guess this is technically season 4 because we only did like 5 episodes of season 3 because
quick season. We got
season 3s
canceled.
are always the worst, you know. It's always the trilogy
Yeah.
wrap-up story. So we're on to
Filler.
newer, bigger, better things here at the Two Kill Time podcast recording studios.
Indeed.
Where have you been, man? What have you been doing? What's going on? Let's just jump right into it. It's been a year. What have you been doing, man?
Man, so as you obviously know, but the viewers don't, I had moved out
Yep.
with our buddy Ryan. Him and I got an apartment. So that's been fucking dope.
Hell yeah.
There is one problem.
Okay.
I constantly am dealing with construction that they not so subtly hid when we got said apartment.
Right.
So Ryan and I get woken up every single day at around 6:45, 7 a.m. minus Sunday.
Which is crazy because I'm pretty sure, I mean, working in the industry, I want to say it's whatever like the noise ordinance is, which I would assume Rutherford County is like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m.
I mean, 8, I'd be chilling. 8, I
Yeah.
have no problem.
Yeah.
6:45, 7, that's tough.
I mean, that's at least a 30-minute early alarm.
Yeah, so it's like,
do they work on Saturdays too?
Yes.
Oh man.
Mainly, you remember when we were storming real bad for like a week?
Yeah.
They just couldn't do anything. So now they've been on fucking.
They've been on go because now they're a week behind schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Yep,
So
that'll do it.
But
yeah, man.
you know, other than that, it's been nice. I've been pretty good. Still working, selling shoes.
Hell yeah.
At the shoe store.
Hey man, pays the bills. Doesn't matter what you got to do.
Yes, sir. But you know, yeah, it's been good. How you been, brother?
Good, dude. Still doing the same thing, like you mentioned. I mean, we're still in the same house. Our renewal's actually up, so we're thinking about moving, but you know the market's still kind of ass, so we might stay here another year and let it rip. But still doing the same thing since our last podcast episode. I just become the assistant out there where I'm at over 2 properties, so I don't know if that was news or not, but here we are. We're still thumbing and making money.
When was the last one?
I want to say it was literally June of last year, so it should have been like right around that time that I changed positions. But it's been good, man. It's been a crazy year. I feel like nothing's really changed, but a lot changed. Like you said, you moved out, which is why we're doing this kind of podcast separate today. Today is July 4th. Happy Independence Day, everybody. But that's why we're doing it separate because there's a whole bunch of moving parts today. We're having people over. We're actually getting together this afternoon. So we didn't want to like set up and tear down and do all this stuff. But like I said, nothing's really changed, but a lot's changed. You moved out. We got to have Ryan on the pod at some point. So that'll be sick. We could probably do like a feature pod over at the crib, see your place, and that'd be pretty fucking sweet.
That'd be actually dope. Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I mean, I traded in my car. I have a truck now. Other than that, you know, life's pretty much the same. It's crazy to think that like a year has went by in such short amount of time, if that makes sense, because I feel like I said, nothing's changed, but a lot's changed, a lot of little stuff, but the mundane, we're still in the same jobs. We're still talking to each other every day. We're still talking to the same people, doing the same things, outside of, you know,
we play FIFA now.
we watch soccer a lot somehow.
We do watch soccer.
I don't know how that all became. Shout out PSN for being the free game of the month, FC 26.
Started all of it.
Exactly. But let me ask you this, man. So it has been a year. It's been a little while, and as the viewers know, they've missed us. I've gotten asked several times about why this podcast kind of left and where we've been. Why do you feel like now is the best time to come back? July 4th, 2026, over a year from our last episode, with everything from the last 2 seasons.
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you said, like nothing's changed, but a lot has changed.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was a lot going on. And yeah, it was only like, we say it's a year, but it felt less than that,
Yeah.
I would say. So there's just a lot of moving parts in that like 10-month span. And the podcast just kind of got put on the back burner. Like it wasn't even like a
Yeah.
let's
I
stop
think what
doing it.
really I think what really affected it, to be honest, was, I mean, obviously, Travis moving back home was hard on the group and the
That was,
podcast for a bit. And then we introduced
yeah.
Dill, but Dill always had internet issues and whatnot, so it was very hard. But really, like, and again, this is just my point of view. Maybe you see it differently. But living together,
Mm.
like, we talked about things we did all day long. So getting together on a pod and what is known as the Two Kill
Almost,
Time podcast, that was the whole point, was keeping friends in touch after, me and Haley moved to Tennessee. So
yeah.
when we sit here and talk about our day as if we didn't just live it together, or as if we didn't just have those moments and already relive them together 20 minutes later, made it a little
It
bit different. It didn't feel as
yeah.
impactful. Whereas now, even though you still live down here and I see you most of the time, we talk almost every day. It's definitely feels like the right time, especially bringing it back for Fourth of July.
Yeah, I just feel like things are a little more settled now. Like
Yeah,
we're at a good point where, like you said, we still talk every day, but it's not like I had this happen. You were there to see it. Let's go record talking about it. I don't
yeah.
know. It was. I agree. It definitely felt kind of weird, but now that we don't live together, it's good timing, I think, to start it back up.
Yeah, and I want to do more guests this year. Again, the last season was so short, where we had Dill on the
I agree.
pod, that we didn't get to have guests. We didn't really talk about much, and the span between episodes was really tough. I want to get back to
Yeah.
weekly or at least bi-weekly episodes, because there's so
No,
many
I
people,
agree.
I think, that want to hear the bullshit and the
His
stories.
connection
And
made it just impossible to get like a consistent
yeah, I mean,
rhythm
yeah, just
going.
for background, like for the listeners here, anytime we would try to record a podcast, even on like good internet days for Dill, it would take us an hour just to get going, at the hopes that he would be able to like hold the
Make
connection
it through.
for a
Yeah.
45-minute episode. Um, but I think now it'll be better. Obviously, Dill will be back on the podcast at some point, and we'll have him in here. This isn't like we're
Yeah.
kicking Dill out of the podcast. Just want to address that in
No.
the most minor way
Yeah.
possible. It just makes it really tough to record. Anyways, yeah, I think that's why it's a good time. I think it's a good time to bring it back, because we can actually have that connection like we used to with viewers, of more of the two kill
Right.
time
Yeah.
spirit, if you will, as
Yeah. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
olden days, the golden years, the beginning era. I feel like, kind of going back to what we were just talking about, we've done so much in the past year that we've not only slacked off on the podcast, I've slacked off on basically all of my content. In part because I switched my content to doing a lot of car stuff and car channels and sports, and as opposed to gaming. Um,
It's a lot tougher,
which
you know,
it's crazy.
content
The
wise.
reason why I say like nothing changed but a lot changed is, like, I feel like all of my hobbies changed. I went from basically just playing video games all the time to I'm outside or in the garage every weekend. And that's not counting
Yeah.
golf. We were just talking before we started recording that we haven't been playing golf practically at all. I mean, I haven't been in 2, 3 months, which sucks. I'm going tomorrow. I'm super fucking stoked. Me and Martina are heading to Cedar Crest. But um
Good shit.
I feel like we've just been doing more, and then Pop Stroke opens, so we go there every like once a month just to, go. But
Yeah. Something to do.
like, getting into what we've been doing as a group, as a twosome, as a duo, the fearsome. We started a NASCAR league that we tried to start a couple years ago with the whole gang. It was
We
really
did.
tough and it fell apart at the beginning. But this is the most. I mean, you can see the hat that I have on now. The
I will
most.
say,
Go ahead.
when you and I gave it a go the first time around,
Yeah.
the NASCAR was not good. Like the game itself, it would
Yeah, the
crash all
game
the
was
time.
terrible. I mean, the
The
racing
cars
in
would
real
glitch
life was
all over.
bad.
Yeah.
It was.
That too. That too, you know? So it was like no one cared
Yeah,
because the
and
game never worked anyways.
granted, like, we did try to start it with the 2K crew, which is probably the wrong group to start, a NASCAR league
Wrong.
with. Wrong
Yeah, wrong group.
demographic, I think. But
Yeah, but we were in the demographic, so we thought
yeah, I
maybe.
mean, yeah, maybe, worlds collide, but
Could be.
could be potentially, perchance, per maybe.
Who knows? Why
Um,
not us?
exactly.
Exactly.
Dude, I I gotta fucking sidebar the NASCAR thing here real quick. The why not us thing. Have you seen that in the World Cup?
Yeah.
That is so hard, bro.
Tough.
Why not
Tough.
us for the US, bro? Come on.
Tough as fuck.
Dude, marketing was in their bag selling those
Yeah,
fucking scarves and shit.
Nike doing their big one.
Yeah, that was awesome. I love it. Anyways, back to the NASCAR league. So we started this NASCAR league where we basically run every single race, which, mind you, we have a race to do. We got to do Sonoma, another road course, but we
Mm,
basically run this NASCAR league where we run against AIs, or if we had more people, more people. So maybe putting this out into the ether, people will want to race with us.
could be.
Wherever we finish, we take the real life statistics and move everybody down. Now, if we had more people, we wouldn't have to have the real life finishes. But
Right.
so, dude, it's been so much fun. It's made me like lock back into NASCAR and racing more. I mean, I
I've
got
never watched NASCAR more than when we've done this. I truly
yeah. This
like
has to be.
maybe
I've watched
Dion
every
when I
race.
was a kid,
Yeah, I've
but
watched
I've been
every
like
race this year.
actually watching. Yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say I watched everyone, but I've definitely watched a good amount.
I mean, I went out of my way to watch like Xfinity and Truck Series races this year, and I can honestly say I
Oh,
never did that. Yeah, like
locked in.
it's just been so much
Locked in.
fun. Um, I don't know why. Like the racing's good. It's competitive. All the drama like off offshore has been insane with like the 23XI lawsuit and whatnot. Really didn't think I was gonna. I don't really know what started us wanting to do this again because it was such a failed experience last time with the NASCAR league.
Yeah, I don't know.
But oh well, I mean, I guess the new game dropped, and we were probably just talking about it when it came out.
We just committed to
Yeah.
doing it
And
and no
then
one else
no,
did it.
yeah, no one
Yeah.
else, no one else wanted to do it. Which fair enough. It's a fucking
Well, it's fine.
$60 game that they're buying, or coming out with a whole nother one. But that's besides the point. Capitalism.
We won't even.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
But like
Uh,
going off of NASCAR into the more sports world, obviously our listeners know that's basically half our lives is watching grown men play with balls, and
Indeed.
just the things we enjoy, watching guys play with balls and sometimes a puck.
It's sometimes
Yeah, occasionally, but I do want to address the elephant in the room. The Knicks won the championship, which
they
is
did.
obviously very hard for two of the founding members of this podcast. Um,
Yeah. One of them is
dude, I truly
in
like
glory.
even for I'm trying to think of like another team. Like I don't think I ever thought I would see the day, and I'm sure Travis would say the same or other Knicks fans. They never thought they would see the day that they won, let alone it being this soon. Like truly, I
This
I didn't
soon.
think
Yeah.
would happen. I
Like, bro,
ever
we went to one of their playoff games,
yeah
what, 2 years ago?
against the Pacers. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And then the
didn't.
Pacers went to the finals that next year. And
Yeah,
then the Knicks won the following. Crazy.
I didn't think. I mean, even as a Raptors fan, like every fan, eventually, yeah, hopefully it comes around and the clock
No, that's
ticks.
not coming for me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like even the Yankees. So the Yankees are so good, man. They've been good for years. Well, since 2009, I have never been like, yeah, the Yankees could win it all. Even this year, I'm like, yeah, I just don't think they have it in them. I don't know why.
It
I'm
doesn't
sure
seem
again
like it
it'll
ever.
happen. They've won 27 times, and this isn't me just being a hater as a Red Sox fan, but like the Knicks,
As a
the
Mets fan, I'm
Nets,
with you.
the Sixers, I don't ever see them winning a chip. Like I don't ever
Maybe
see
now.
like yeah, true. Who knows? Maybe they get LeBron. That
Yeah,
that's
oh
how
my
that's
god.
dude.
It is a possibility.
I can't remember who said it. I saw the quote yesterday in the evening that someone said if the Knicks didn't win, LeBron would have went to the Knicks. But now that
His agent said that.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's a little bit more
But
important.
he said yeah. And he said because if they didn't win the chip, he didn't want to be like KD going to the Warriors.
I mean, that's fair.
And
I can see,
he knew
yeah.
what what you know what it would turn into. So now he isn't going.
Do you?
Which
I mean, so I'm at the point with LeBron's career, and this is again, we're just kind of railing here off
I like
topic,
it.
but
Yeah,
LeBron's
fuck it.
career for me, not that it's tarnished, but like he's just been in the league for so long, and I mean, he's still playing great ball. He belongs in the league. His leadership, his IQ, there's nothing wrong with that.
Sure.
It's just you've been in the league for 22 years and you're just holding this spot for maybe a kid that could, average 30 and 10 or whatever.
Yeah, but he's
Not
still averaging
That's what I mean. Like
25.
there's no reason he shouldn't be in the league. But at this point, it's just like
You saying
it's
a stat pad?
no, I'm trying to find the words
Stretching it
because
out.
like to me, it's gonna mean less now when he retires. Yeah, it's still gonna be sad, like, oh, he's out of the league, but I don't think people are gonna cry when he retires. It's not gonna be like, you know, Michael Jordan
No, he dragged
retiring the
it out
first
too
time.
long. I
Yeah,
see what you're
like
saying.
it's just, it's like, yeah,
It'll
man,
be
we
like
all
about
expected
time.
it. Yeah, like you
Yeah.
should have walked away 4 years ago. Yeah, you were at the top of your game, but like people have made the
Yeah.
argument with the Lakers that the one of the first memes I saw after he said he wasn't going to play for the Lakers next year was, "See you later. We like Kobe more anyways," or "See you later. We like X
I saw
anyways,
that.
Shaq or
Yeah.
Steve Nash," and it's like
Steve
that, dude. I'm telling you, uh, I have like not
for
that
the Lakers?
same point of view. First off, great pull. That team should have won a championship. It was so good. They were just so old.
They're old as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I when that trade happened, I was like, "Holy fuck. Like they're going to win it all 6 years in a row." But that was young wee whippersnapper Kane who didn't really pay attention to basketball and knew much. I just knew the names.
Indeed.
Um I
Yeah.
really do think that if he retires, he's stayed so long in the league. It's just not going to mean as
It's
much.
I agree.
Now, I like
I'll be
going off of
sad.
that, I just think it's not that it doesn't mean anything or it's that it's tarnished. Do you think if he went to the Knicks now, like it would tarnish his legacy? Because I don't think it would.
I think a little, just
I just
because he already kind of has the narrative that he team hops and creates teams to get rings.
true.
So if he literally goes to the fucking team that just won a chip,
Yeah, but like again, he's already been in the league 21 years. Like it doesn't. What does it affect? The
I
Knicks get
truly
another
think if
ring.
he doesn't go to Miami or Cleveland, it will tarnish his legacy.
I don't know where he would go. I hope he goes to Toronto. It'll never happen, but that'd be fucking sick, dude.
Fucking LeBronto for the rest
Dude,
of the. That'd be crazy.
imagine LeBron going to Toronto. Imagine anybody when they're 42 going to Toronto to play. Who wants to
Nah,
retire there in the cold?
Kawhi apparently.
There's no way he wanted that, bro. That has to be
Dude,
like the Clippers
that
just
came
being
out of
like, get
nowhere.
fucked. Yeah.
You see the memes that it's he went to Canada to avoid the RICO charges in America?
What? No.
Oh yeah, there's like this whole case on. I don't know if I'm just spewing nonsense, by the way. So
Fact check it.
take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like a bunch of memes going around that he's like, because he had some cases against him about like, remember the whole planting trees thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that
Oh
has been
shit.
escalating into like a whole thing. So
Oh
everyone's making
fuck.
the joke that he like demanded to go to Canada, so he's out of FBI jurisdiction or something.
Damn. No,
Yeah.
I didn't see anything about that. I forgot about
Like I
that whole
said,
like
it
tree
could
thing.
be complete bullshit. I don't know.
I don't
But
know, man. I mean, I feel like you're not, you're not really
could be.
evading much going to Toronto.
No,
Yeah,
not
maybe
really.
you went to like Greenland or something, but
When you're about to play fucking 45 games of professional basketball in America, it's probably not
yeah. I
the best.
continuing on the sport tangent that we're kind of on here. World Cup has
NASCAR?
been awesome. Yep, NASCAR was
Oh, okay.
great. The World Cup has been great to watch. Last night I was watching Argentina
100%.
and Cabo, and then
That was insane. The
dude,
Portugal game
Messi,
versus
man.
Spain.
My buddy Hein, who's from the Netherlands, he was in chat just before we started recording the podcast here. Um,
Yeah.
he was telling me like, yeah, I don't like Messi, he just doesn't get calls. And as he like finished saying that, there were like several calls after that moment. I think Martine reposted on Instagram too. Like, you should go watch it because it's like 3 or 4 calls where like Cabo won the ball, like they got the touch on the ball, and then because
Yeah.
Messi stepped on his foot, he got a free kick,
They
which
switched it.
resulted in a goal. Yeah, like it was a whole thing. And
some
like there
SGA type
yeah,
shit?
there was like 2 or 3 of those moments where I was like, "Oh, man," like, live watching it, like, "Okay, I see what you're talking about." And
Yeah.
but going like the World Cup has just been so much fun to watch, and it made me realize that, even as a fan who like loves sports, that I don't really watch soccer all the time. And even though we got into FC on PlayStation and whatnot, playing with the boys, um,
Yeah.
it's crazy how much this country it could be fucking a knitting competition, bro. But if you're playing for the USA and you're sewing that quilt, the country's gonna fall behind you, man.
I'm
We
yeah.
are not necessarily for the sport, but we are for the person representing our country. I tell you,
The fuck, man, we love winning,
dude. I
and
tell you,
fuck,
I fucking love it, man. Like I
it's
won't
phenomenal.
care. Even again, just watching the World Cup last night, that Argentina game, I was like, this is great. This is so much like watching these people like that actually give a shit about their country
Yeah.
play and representing like what it stands for. So I posted this Instagram reel yesterday, popped off 2.4 million views actually. First time,
Jeez.
yeah, dude, crazy. Simple, like just a
Insane.
calendar
Good for
picture.
you.
And I would say there's probably, let's say there's like 300 comments. Out of the 300 comments, 290 of them are like, fuck yeah, like love this country, whatever. And then 10
Fuck
other
yeah.
ones, 10 of them are like, yeah, well, the bureaucracy in this, country and this and that and, you know, all the negative stuff. It's like, dude, this is the
Bro,
one day
shut
we
the
got. Yeah,
fuck
this is the
up.
one day we got to celebrate our country and like stand behind it.
Talk about it tomorrow, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it pissed me the fuck off that no matter what's going on in the world, I understand, man, but you have to be able to lock in every once in a while and be like, I live in one of the greatest countries in the world. Do we fuck some shit up? Yep. Are we occupied? Probably. I don't fucking know the ins and outs of this. I think you're frozen, pal. Oh, maybe you're not frozen. Maybe you're just locked the fuck in.
I don't
Maybe,
know.
dude, you were
I might
so
have been.
still. Holy fuck. You did. I don't even think you were blinking, bro. Your eyes weren't moving. Nothing. Um.
I did. I might have been frozen because I couldn't hear you for a second either.
That was
So I was
fucking
just letting. I
wild.
was
As
okay.
soon as I said it,
We're
you
back.
like
We're here.
looked up, and I was like, "Holy fuck, that motherfucker's a mannequin, bro. He's not even real. He just went full skinwalker on me." Um, but
Could
I
be. You never
he
know.
could be shapeshifter.
You wouldn't know if you were one. Isn't that crazy?
You wouldn't know
Yeah.
if you were a robot. You know, you have no idea, no self
I feel
realization.
like I'd know.
I feel like there's no way.
Like Robot Rock would come on, and then it would be
Robot rock. All of a sudden,
yeah
yeah,
by Daft Punk, and
yeah,
it would the robot in me would not be able to
withstand.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
exactly.
unhinged. But I made this post on Facebook last night because like it got to me. I don't know. This year with the 250th year of America, of being an independent nation and the freedom, that was another comment people would say is like, oh, if you think we're free, it's like shut the fuck up, man. Shut up.
We
Like it's not necessarily that we're free. Like we fought for our freedom from they had a 13 colony lead. Okay, get fucked. Speaking of that, before I get into this fucking Facebook post, uh, saw this thing of British people talking on a podcast saying that they don't really care that they lost the Revolutionary War. They don't really teach it a lot in
mm,
schools and whatnot because they have so many other influential wars, which is fair. They do, and the Battle of Omaha or whatever the fuck in an open field. Like his direct quote was, "We don't care about." Battles that had 24 infantrymen in a little open field in Arkansas or whatever, which I don't even think that was the right state, but regardless, we don't care about
you
that
know,
when we have like the Battle of Waterloo and the Napoleonic Wars and whatnot. And I said, that's fair, but you don't have to like just because you lost, man. You know what I mean? You
yeah,
you don't
don't
have
be
to
a
be
sore
upset.
loser.
Yeah, you don't have to be upset. It wasn't even you, man. You weren't even out there.
It's okay.
So
You weren't there. You don't
and
know.
something about this year just gets me going. Part of the post that I put on Instagram was it's the first time like as an adult, even as a child, that I feel like the 4th of July feels important. Like it feels like the Sandlot, that I should be doing everything I can to make this a memorable 4th of July as possible. Like writing about it, I started journaling and like I've written about it a couple times
Oh,
that This is important. This feels like a very large milestone in our lifetime. I don't know if any of us are going to make it to, the year 300 of this country. I don't know if the country is going to make it that far with everything that's going on, but it gets you excited, it gets your blood boiling, gets the people moving. It's provocative, you know, and I
It's
I love it.
people go
So like, I posted on Facebook just basically like summarizing all those feelings, and it's gotten likes, whatever. It wasn't about that, but it's
I mean,
amazing to sit.
200K likes is
Yeah, it's
you know.
amazing to see like the amount of division that's actually out there isn't as much as obviously the media makes it to be, um, which is very interesting. Even if
I've
only
noticed.
400 people comment, like, okay, so there's 10 people that really like give a fuck. So like some of the comments, I was like, hey, until the fifth, like, shut up, or until you're ready to lead the second
Shut up.
revolution, shut the fuck up. Like, don't shit on other people being positive about our country on one day a year because you're never going to do anything. You're going to just type behind a screen. Like, and
Right.
don't get me
Like,
wrong, I typed behind a screen. I posted a reel, I posted a Facebook post about how I love this country and that'll never change. Like, regardless of what's going on, just because there's things that some of us don't support or believe in doesn't mean we can't love the country at least one day a year. And that's what pisses me off, bro. It's like you can't even
yeah.
like come together with your fellow brothers and sisters to
There's always
support
someone.
the independence that we
Wow,
won in this
actually.
exactly. Like, fucking actually, I've never been on TV before, so like, just fucking,
Apparently.
it gets my blood boiling, man. It pisses me off because just
Yeah,
get with
nah.
your family, and they're not going to. Like, just get with your family, have some hot dogs, watch some fireworks, whatever the fuck, have a good time. I don't
Have some
care.
hot
Like, just
dogs.
celebrate the day. There's no reason why anything should be open today. I say as I went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning. But, like, why is anything open after 12 o'clock on Independence Day?
I was gonna say at least, yeah, like noon, cut it off.
Why? Yeah, like, why? Why is
Luckily,
anything
I'm off
fucking
today.
open? Same.
My job's
Shut up.
open till 6, so
I've worked
they're
4th of July many times, especially in retail. I mean, unfortunately, that's just how it's always been. Again,
yeah.
capitalism and whatnot. But I just like the one day a year we should be closed is fucking, in my opinion,
That's probably the
Christmas
one.
Christmas Day, July 4th, Memorial Day. Those are the three that, like, no matter what, by noon everything should be closed. If you didn't do enough to prepare before this day, that is on you, not anybody else.
Okay. Okay.
I just like,
I don't hate that.
fuck it, give them Kwanzaa off. I don't care. Like, I think every
Thanksgiving? Yay, nay?
Thanksgiving for sure, dude.
Okay.
All right, so let's run through that then. Okay, so all right. New Year's
I'm just
Day
saying.
for sure. New Year's Day, maybe not Eve, but day for sure. Nothing
Day for sure.
day for sure. If you have to be open, like, banks or
Eve,
whatnot,
cut it
noon.
early.
Like, you open at noon on New Year's Day. Eve, close early. I think that's more than
Yeah.
fair. Easter
Cool with
for
that.
sure.
Okay.
Uh, I'm good with Christmas,
You're
Kwanzaa.
saying Easter have it off?
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 No, I'm
Yeah,
just
straightforward, I think.
gotcha.
Um,
Yeah.
Christmas, Easter, Kwanzaa, all of those holidays around that kind
The
of
big
December
ones.
time frame. I don't think we should just,
Hanukkah.
only Hanukkah was missing that one. Sorry. That's
A
going to
week
upset
though?
some people.
That'd be
No, no, no,
tough.
no, like one day for sure. So not like,
Okay. I was gonna
not a
say like,
Saturday,
damn.
Sunday, like a Thursday. If it, I don't really know how it falls, forgive me, fellow white man.
Yeah.
That
Apologies.
if it's Saturday, Sunday are in that, we should all get another day, Friday, Monday,
This
whatever it may
week
be.
or free
Um,
day.
if acknowledge that holiday. Um,
Sure.
Thanksgiving for sure, Super Bowl Monday for sure. Any game 7.
Super Bowl should just be played on Saturday. Fight me.
They have 2 weeks off. I agree, that's fair.
Plus they
They
have
don't
2 weeks
even
off.
nobody cares about the Pro
They've
Bowl
been
anymore, and the Super Bowlers
they've been
don't play in the
already
Pro Bowl.
doing they've already been doing Saturday games. Why the fuck are
Yeah,
we
like
still playing the
basically
Super Bowl
through
on
Christmas.
Sunday?
Yeah, basically through Christmas. I
That's
understand
what I'm
like now
saying.
the tradition of it, like Super Bowl Sunday. So like
Sure.
I get that,
Super Bowl
but
Saturday, so everyone can
doesn't have the
recover
same ring.
Sunday.
And like if that's the case, then how are people going to watch, the WWE pay-per-views on Saturdays?
I
Cuz
don't think
you
the
know,
viewership is
it's going to sacrifice.
gonna I think it'll be around the same.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The goated era of WWE has long
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Uh Memorial Day, Labor Day for sure.
Yep.
4th of July, probably President's
Yep.
Day. Give
Sure.
us all the holidays at this point.
Honestly,
Juneteenth.
every single holiday minus maybe like I don't know, like Halloween maybe.
Yeah, I think Halloween you have to stay open. It's tradition. Um,
Yeah,
if
let
it's
everyone
during the
dress up
week,
and go to work.
yeah,
That's
you
part of the fun, I
exactly,
think.
yeah. I think it's the feeling of fall that you have to be open for Halloween because like Halloween's a holiday, but like
It's yeah,
it's not. I don't
it's
get
for the
together with my
kids.
family. I go get candy, right? Like I don't.
I wait till the day after and buy it half off. Yeah, like
Yeah,
no,
I
I
don't.
get
I
it.
don't get
I
my
get it.
family together for Halloween unless we do like a Halloween party at the off chance. But
Well, I mean, some families do though. Like they all get the kids together and go trick or treating. I used to
yeah,
do that when I was a child, for sure.
yeah, I
Like
guess.
we don't because we're in our 20s.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be weird if we did it now. Do you see that shit,
That'd be
like,
kind of
the
funny. We
trend of,
all go
like,
out.
kids, like, going when they're, like, 15, 16, 17, still going trick-or-treating? Is that not wild to you?
That's a little old, maybe.
I feel like 12, 13, especially as a dude, like, 13 years old,
14's
that's a
your
stretch.
cutoff,
Yeah, like,
bro.
13's a stretch.
Although I did go when I was in high school. I put on all black,
Mm.
put a mask on, and got free candy.
I mean,
So, I mean,
I don't know when I stopped
I
going
was older than that,
trick-or-treating.
but that was just because I wanted candy and I didn't want to buy it.
It's because I wanted candy. I
And I
don't
had a mask.
I don't remember the last time I went, obviously. I would assume I was probably around that 12, 13 mark. I'm trying to think of like what 12, 13. You're probably in what
It's like
seventh
sixth
grade,
grade,
sixth? Yeah, so probably
sixth,
like right
sixth,
around
seventh
there.
grade.
I feel like
I
that's
feel like that's
reasonable.
pretty, yeah, end of middle school. You're probably like, all right, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I I don't remember the last time, but I know that you shouldn't be 16, 17 going trick or treating. That's fucking blasphemy. I think. Uh,
Yeah.
but but speaking of other like hobbies and traditions and holidays that we get off, again, we haven't been golfing a ton, but we have, I feel like, done a lot. We went to the weekend concert last year. That was awesome.
Yeah.
We've been trying to do
Yes, we
more
did.
as a group, like pop stroke, a bunch of little things, just trying to get out. What we went to fucking first off Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the first group play of the World Cup for the USA.
World Cup. That
Dude,
was fire.
Buffalo Wild Wings, that's the busiest I've seen it. Hopefully it's on a comeback because I don't think I've ever been in a Buffalo Wild Wings that had that many people in it in the last 10 years. So,
It was nice.
yeah, dude. It
It
was
was
good to
good to
go there and
see.
be like, "Oh shit, there's actually people here watching games. This is great."
And everyone collectively watching the game at the same time was pretty fire.
Yeah. But I feel like
Dude, it
we've
used to
been
be like that for UFC.
that's what
Um,
Ryan was saying that UFC Buffalo Wild Wings was like the place to go.
it was 100%. And
That's
then
crazy.
they switched over to streaming and it just died because now everyone just buys the fights. It's only like $9 a month or
Yeah, but that's fair. I
but
mean, I know the reason why I was never into UFC was it was just unattainable. I wasn't going to spend extra money for something that I was trying to get into in that way. It's not like
no
yes, it's
money.
a hobby, but it isn't like a tangible thing for me. It's like, oh, the fight's over. Like whereas
Yeah,
like a hobby to me is like, golf, racing, like you have that tangible item to kind of hold on to. And I say racing, not like
fair.
watching NASCAR or whatever. Um,
Oh, you mean like literally racing?
Yeah, like so I've been doing like iRacing and stuff. To me, like it's tangible. It's right here in front of my face. I have it, and like I can go back and rewatch the replay and have that kind of experience of having my own stats and whatnot. But
Yeah,
being in a NASCAR has really like shown me how to like fall in love with motorsport again and fall in love with cars. Because like yeah, I like working on my own cars, but I've always wanted to race. That was one of my dreams growing up. I wanted to, drive a sprint car or race a stock car, or whatever. Never had that opportunity, but hopefully that can,
Still could.
yeah, still happen. But speaking of that, I keep getting notifications from Whatnot going into sports cards and stuff, man. I've been scanning in all my sports cards in this app to like try
Whatnot's
and sell them
fire. I'm
all.
not gonna lie.
Holy fuck. Whatnot is great, man. So I bought like a couple NASCAR cards. I didn't realize how expensive like NASCAR diecasts were. Like, holy fuck, man. Cheap ones are like $80. And I just want a Larson car
Crazy.
or like a Hocevar car. And I can't justify spending that kind of money on something like that right now.
Something to just
Um,
sit. Yeah.
but I've been scanning in all my sports cards, dude. Just pulled open the app. I'm not done. I'm through the Red Sox and baseball. So I have a couple more teams left. Alphabetical order. I'm at 2,456 cards.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. So the goal is to sell them all, whether it be on Whatnot or just throughout
Whatever.
bulk. Gonna try to, because I'm tired of just holding on to them. They're just sitting there collecting dust, and some of them are worth money. I found, that CJ Stroud card that I had, or that I
Hmm.
have, that's of 99, his first like signature Bowman. That's worth like
Yeah.
$250. I have a Shohei Bowman Platinum card worth like 150. So got to get rid of them, got to sell them, got to get them out of here. It's just it's a
Nice.
weird hobby, man, that people value things like that. A
Yeah.
little piece of like
It's
cardboard paper
with a picture.
of
It's pretty
some
wild.
athlete.
Yeah.
But
That's definitely crazy.
definitely
I
have
don't know. I
slacked
haven't had
off on
any
a lot.
like I wouldn't say any new hobbies. Um I'm trying to think,
I
but
mean, you've
like
been
no,
following
not really. I
NASCAR.
just
It's a new pastime,
that
bro.
that's I would say, yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably the newest thing I've been doing.
yeah, man.
Playing a lot of VR golf.
Dude. I wish my
Uh,
VR works, man. Pisses me off. I might get a
mm,
new one.
you should. I
Just
miss
doesn't even
playing.
turn
You
on,
and
dude.
Dylan both died at the same time.
I know. I
So I've
I
just
need to
been
get a new one.
solo VRing it.
I also like the one that I have has like that rubber, uh, you know, fucking face thing,
Shit
as opposed,
sucked. I will
dude,
admit.
it's hot,
Yours
gross.
yours was way
Yeah,
more uncomfortable than mine.
yeah. Need to get like the soft padded like cloth or whatever the fuck it is.
That's what mine is, yeah.
Yeah. Um.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
so
been
you
doing
should.
iRacing and shit, which is also why I want to get a
iRacing's
VR,
fire.
because you can like VR with it and it's like super like
Yes.
realistic, which I think would probably give me motion sickness, but it's worth a try. Um.
100% would.
Yeah, dude, that shit's
100%.
been so much fun. Like, I know you've been in Discord when me and Brian are racing, and like it pisses us off. Dude,
Yeah.
this one time this kid straight lined me, like he just went straight to me in the corner. I was leading the race. He was a lap car. He just fucking didn't turn, just killed me, T-boned me. I like, if I was a real person, there's no way I was getting out of that track alive. There's no way I was being pulled from the car in pieces.
Jesus.
And yeah, and I let him have it, brother, for like a
Oh,
minute. And everybody in the lobby was like, "Yeah, man, like fuck that guy." They all reported him. I got an email from a report from one of the kids. He had reported
yeah.
the kid that T-boned me, like straight lined
Yeah.
me, was that he had reported this kid, and it shows the name of the file, but you can't view the file, right?
Okay.
And it says like, I think the kid's name was Josiah or something like that. It was like Josiah straight line on Wilder. I can't view it, but it says who he reported, which was the Josiah guy, and then it says the file
Okay.
attachment. They emailed me saying, "Hey, like we know this is really frustrating, but make sure like you don't say this shit. Like make sure like you don't use vulgar language, because I said like shit and bitch and
Oh,
fuck or
you
whatever,
popped
like I was
off.
swearing." Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And I was like, "You got to be kidding me. They didn't even report me, but because my audio's in the fucking thing, I got yelled at. I got a slap on the
That's
wrist." And
that's so
you don't know
crazy.
if this other guy, even if I reported him, I wouldn't know if he got banned. They don't tell you if he ends up getting banned
They
or not.
just do it.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
which is annoying as shit. So like I know I got a slap
Yeah.
on the wrist, and I'm sure he got nothing, because that's how this shit always works.
Probably.
It
Probably,
fucking
man.
pisses me off.
Yeah, that's fucking ass.
But
That would
anyways,
piss me
man,
off so bad.
I think that's really all I have to talk about. Unless you have something else, I think this was a good bounce back, 45 minutes or so that we came back and smoot. Let me lock in. Hold on. Smooched the viewers. There we go.
We're smooching.
I mean, we can. You know,
Okay. I
we
mean,
can.
that's a good way to
I
end the
mean, name
show.
another podcast that
New
does it.
intro.
Um.
Yeah.
Anyways,
There's probably one.
yeah, dude. I saw this one that was like, we got to get a plaque because we're the only podcast that have like seen each other's buttholes or something like that. It was some like, what's her name? The lady that does the actor podcast, but it's like a medieval one.
No.
Ah, man, you'd know
I
it
don't
if
think so.
you'd know it
Maybe if I
if you saw.
saw
I
it.
can't think of the name of the podcast, but it was a clip, and it's her with some other lady, and they also have a
Okay.
podcast together because apparently that's all this lady does is podcasts. Um,
Sure.
and they said it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, if I'd probably get a plaque too."
We could get a plaque.
Yeah, what do you want
Is
it
it
to
for
say?
that? Is that the specific
I
plaque?
don't. Yeah,
We
well,
have
that's what they were
to
saying.
see each other's buttholes?
That's what they wanted the plaque for. Is the only
Oh,
podcast where the
okay.
co-hosts have seen each other's buttholes that weren't in a
Well, I
relationship.
mean, we have an opportunity to do the funniest thing ever and just ruin
Steal
their
it,
plaque.
yeah, and steal it.
Yeah.
We could. We're seeing each other this afternoon.
You know, things could happen.
Anyways,
250.
on that note, everybody, we hope you enjoyed this
Hey,
episode of the TKT podcast. We appreciate you guys for sticking with us. I know it's been a little while, but we will be back more frequently and more than ever.
Yeah.
We love you guys, and we will see y'all in the next one.